Everybody, Brian back here with a look at Kaspa. Last video we were looking for a retracement here and looking for a bounce. All right, around the 618 and 702. We got to that area, started bouncing some, ended up losing it. All right, we've made a lower, well, actually, we did not make a lower low than over here, but we have fell through the retracement levels here, okay, that we were looking for. Now, if we take, let's go off this low over here, pull this over. I mean, we are right. Boy, oh boy. Okay, you can see we have this low right here, right here. All right, and so far we have not managed to take this low out over here. We are right on that trend line, guys. All right, this trend line. Let's zoom out here. Let's go out in the daily. All right, you can see this trend line up through here. All right, that thing is probably actually up a little bit higher, probably somewhere right around there. All right, so definitely flirting with disaster here, with potentially heading down further. You know, and if you look at this now on a daily chart, makes you wonder if we have a fifth wave coming down on this thing. You know, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe. We're going to take a look at this in a second. Take a look at some RSIs. You know, this is a major area where it's at to hold on a weekly here. You can see this is a major support level. All right, you can see all these closing candles here, closing candles all through here. This is on a weekly, a wick down here. And we're approaching that level now. Very critical area for this thing to hold. All right, now if we can, now that we're out on a weekly, you know, if we go from this low up and put a fib on here, let's see where it's at. Right below that 786, you know, kind of flirting here with it. You know, you're going to want to see a hit and a bounce off here for sure, off this 13.9. Is that what that is? Yeah, 13.9. You're going to want to see it hold that, okay? Because potentially the next major support down through here, especially on a weekly, would be down towards this zone here. Right there at about 13 cents. Okay, now let's zoom back in here and take a look at something on a 4-hour. You know, if this would be a fifth wave down, what would be a potential target for that wave? Yeah, 13.2. All right, that would be 1618. That would be a potential down if we lose this, and it's looking. It's not looking real great. All right, looks like it's going to push down towards this 13.9. We'll come right back over here and look at some RSIs here in a second, and see if we're bottoming out on these RSIs or if they're still high, and we could be looking at a push down here. First off, I want to show you the crypto bubbles. All right, we've been killing it over there in Discord, man. Fetch this week has been a major moneymaker. Cashed in 185% yesterday. I was up over $300 this morning, and we had that pullback down to support. It is bouncing back up, but I'm only up $50 now. I'm looking to make about $500 off this next bounce on this thing, so hopefully we get that. But Pepe, another one we've been trading a lot over there. Making some really nice money this week. That makes me happy. You know, for the $15 a month, you should be able to make that times 10 in one trade. You know, not all the time. That's not how it goes. You know what I'm saying. But for $15, it's well worth it. All right. So if that interests you guys, sign up for a level 3 membership. You get over 10 hours of videos to teach you how to start charting, and a link to the Discord. Sign up for a month. If you don't like it, cancel it. But we have over 200 people there, people that have been there for months and months and months. So we would love to have you. Fetch is definitely making us a pile of money this week. Pepe too. Pepe looks like it has a lot of gas left in the tank. Now over here on Kaspa, down 3.5% for the day. Rank number 28, market cap 3.5 billion. 24-hour volume 56 million bucks. Down 3.6 for the week, 12.9, and for the month 7.5. Something I have not looked at here. Let's take a look here. And I was looking at MAGA. Jimmy, my buddy Jimmy, sent me a message here. I think he tried to move some of his tokens here, and something happened. But circulating supply on this, 44 million. That's pretty good for crypto. It's up to $4.30. You can see. Let's look at the all-time chart on this. We'll just look at. Wow, really? October 6th. Is this the real MAGA coin here? This thing launched for a penny. Oh my god. Yeah, that's so what that is, a penny? Roughly, that's a 50, that's over a 200x. Wow. Yeah, that's some really nice money. Had a high up here of what was that, 17 bucks? Holy cow. 16.29. Jeez, oh man. Making another nice move up here, but yeah, Jimmy, I got to get back to you on that. My phone, I can't tell if you were transferring and lost it or what happened, but Jimmy's a long-term supporter of the channel. Super trader, man. Very, very good trader, and he's a Kaspa whale, so a very good friend of mine. But anyway, let's look up, let's go over here and look up the FYI and see what's been going on here. See if we've been, the big guys have been subtracting or adding. I haven't looked at this for a few days. Plus see where the petahash is at and the blocks per second and everything else. So if you're interested, guys, sign up for a level 3 membership. We would love to have you over there in the trading group. And you get over 10 hours of videos to teach you how to start charting. We have over 200 members that fetch trade. Like I said, we have been absolutely killing it this week. That and Pepe. Been making a lot of money on them trades this week. So if that interests you, please sign up for level 3. Got a bunch of people over there. Got a great crew. Now transactions per second. Look at this, 5.3. I mean, this was way up over 100 the other day. Blocks per second. Let's look at the wallets, top addresses. See what's going on over here. We had over 400,000 wallets. Are we still there? Let's see. 438, almost 439,000 wallets. All right, the last 24 hours. Oh, look at that. 2 Aquaman. All right. How about that? Minus 1 humpback, and that humpback became a Aquaman. The last 7 days, we're down 3 humpbacks. But we're plus 1 Aquaman. So that right there, you can see we're really down 2 whales, or 2 humpbacks. And I'm sure, I don't know where they went here. It doesn't show them turning into whales or sharks. It doesn't show, unless I can't see anybody dumping all their tokens, 100 million to a billion. That's crazy. But now we have 2 Aquaman. That's awesome. That's 1 billion to 10 billion tokens. You had one that's within the last 24 hours that happened. That's a good sign. All right. We're down 8 dolphins and 2 sharks in the last 24 hours. But that gets me excited. Aquaman, that's pretty awesome. All right. The crypto bubbles, we did show that. Let's go back over here. Bitcoin dominance. Getting up there, guys. Getting up there. All right, that weekly RSI, like I said, showing some bearish divergence. You got lower highs coming in on this thing. Looking for this rollover to come. All right, everything is going to benefit from this, not just one, two tokens. Alt seasons are very, very exciting. And the monthly, look at that monthly. It is just tapped out. 99.98. It is way up the top. Hasn't been up there for a while. Over here in May, and then before that in 2019. So it doesn't get that high, very often. Looking for that 60 percentile. We're at 58.15 right now. So looking for that thing to roll over. Bitcoin itself, it's up 160 bucks right now. It's still up in this big wedge. Where's my chart? This is the one right here. Okay. We zoom in on this thing. It's holding ground here. Right. It's going on a 4 hour. All right. You can see it's right up. It hit that 618 and 702 right up in here. That's what this box is. Go off the top, pull it down. There you go, right in that area right now. We're gonna have to make it through that area. All right, you could have a wave 4 pullback here, maybe. If this wasn't the fifth wave right here. If this could have had a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right there, or you got a 1, 2, 3, and this is the fourth wave pullback here. We'll have to see what happens here, but we have hit that 618 and 702. All right, that's the area. You're either going to get rejected or make it through it. So you're going to want to see Bitcoin break 64,500. Get up that 702. That's pretty major. All right, back over here in Kaspa. Now let's take a look at. Let's zoom out a little bit here. Go on a 12 hour. Kind of looks more obvious on a 12 hour that the fifth wave might be coming in here, right? We tried to measure this out for an ABC last time. I mean, we had that hit right in that 618 702. You pull that down on top, it just does not add up there. All right, so it looks, or it could be an extended ABC here. We're just going to have to see if this holds ground or not. All right, this 13.9 is absolutely massive. The 12-hour RSI is actually bearish right now. It is rolling over a little bit. The daily is almost reset. Maybe it makes this one final push down here. Then that daily might get reset. We'll have to see, but looking like 13 might be the next move here. The weekly bearish 6 and a 14. All right, your 3-day still bearish, and your 5-day still bearish. All right, so looking like some possible downward action here for Kaspa. Let's go back out here on a weekly. All right, yeah, it's losing that 786 here off of this low. The next place you would take this to is down here. All right, right down here, the start of this wave, right up through here. All right, and if that's, maybe that's where I should have took it from in the first place, was the start of that wave. You're right around at 618. That 702 is down here at 13.3. 13.3. Is that where that 702 is coming in at? Let me move this up a here. Yeah. Which I find that kind of interesting, because if we zoom back in here, let's look at something. Look at this. 13.3, right? And if this ends up being a fifth wave down, where did that end up? 13.2, right around that. This is the 702 right here, That's it. Okay, so it would come right by that 702. 13 to 13.2 looks like a potential area here. We're gonna mark this box right here and put this here. If it ends up losing 13.9. Look for this down here, 13.2, 13 to 13.2. That's your 702 Fibonacci level. and then maybe, hopefully, we can get a bounce back up here. The big question is, if we get the bounce back up, is this going to be resistance now? All right, or is it going to break through back up through and get us going again? All right, but looking for a pull down here, quite honestly, unless it can hold. If it can hold this 13.9 and double bottom here and start to the upside, that would be fantastic. All right, but this trend line, definitely going to want to see it retake that. That's pretty huge. This thing is gone the whole way back down. You know, started way back down here, October 23, over a year now. Just about a year, huh? Yeah. You know, so possibly this push down, and then we'll see what happens after that. Okay, a loss of 13.9. Look for 13 to 13.2, and look for that to hopefully hold ground. That is the next weekly support area. If you come out on here, or you can see these closing candles, another major support, closing candles all through here, closing candle here, all kinds of wicks down through here, and right there would be the target. All right, right at that 13 to 13.2. All right, so we'll keep our eye on Kaspa, but could potentially have a little bit of a pull down here left. And then hopefully we can regain this trend line and start back up. All right, thank you so much, guys. Please hit that like and subscribe. Come over and join us for level 3. Would love to have you. Get over there trading with us. We're doing very well. Have a great day, everybody.